Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Marshella oktaviyanti, and now I want to explain a little about speaking. So, the preference of using English relative clause in written language is likely based on the needs of specifying what being expressed. Relative clauses may be the noun phrase substituted, which is embedded to clause or sentence, and adjective substituted, which is embedded to noun phrase or NT, but are also called dependent clauses since they are the part of main clauses of complex sentence. The term relative clauses proposed by Weber, 1999, is the clauses with relative pronoun, so the agreement with the attendants or non-phrase it modifies as post-modifier. The relative pronoun is an element used to introduce the main clause or the attendants developed into the whole clauses. In another form, the relative pronoun can determine their function as an element of clauses structure or as a subject, object, complement, and adverbial. The result of the study did not show any significant difference between the achievement of academic speaking skills of students with introverted or extroverted personality types, achievement of academic speaking skill with communication skill, as well as academic speaking skill achievement with gender. The aim of the research is to analyze the acceleration, the student communication, student personality, and gender on their academic speaking skill achievement. In relation to men and women, the most basic stereotypical expectation is simply that they will be different rather than the same. From the three subcomponents determined, namely relative clauses with relative pronoun or relator as the replacement of subject, replacement of object, and sentential modifier, the data of student writing assignment show the most amount of relative clauses found in the complex sentence 9 in one writing assignment, and less is 1 in 5 writing assignment. In relation to adjectivical function to relative clauses, there are two function focus. That is nominal and sentential modifiers. From the data analysis, it is found that the appropriate tenses of the use of relative clauses most ranges from 56 to 100%. Relative clauses are typically introduced by a relative pronoun with anaphoric reference, such as a car is referenced by which in the clause that a car which I saved yesterday. The preference of using English relative clause in written language is likely based on the needs of specifying what being expressed. As the similarities between men and women in communication, he said that, contrary to popular stereotypes, men and women were distinguishable in their reference to sexuality, anger, time, and their use of first-person plural, the number of words and question mark employed, and the insertion of qualifiers in the form of exclusion where personality is pattern of behavior and ways of think which determines an individual adjustment to the environment according to Atkinson. The preference of using English relative clause in writing language is likely based on the needs of species. What being expressed in relative clauses may be the non-phrase substitute, which is embedded to the clause or sentence, and adjective substitute, which is embedded to non-phrase or NP, but are also called dependent clauses. They are the part of main clause of example sentence. The aim of the research is to analyze the correlation of student communication, student personality, and gender on their academic speaking skill achievement. In relation to men and women, the most basic stereotypical expression is simply that they will be different rather than the same. Based on the results of the study did not show a significant difference between the achievement of academic speaking skills of students with introvert or extrovert personality type, achievement of academic speaking skill with communication skill, as well as academic speaking skill achievement with gender. So this is all I can say. Sorry if there is such a mistake, and thank you.